Greetings, friends, and welcome to Daniel's Dream, where we always look for ways to strengthen our spiritual foundation, and we also look for many ways to help respect and love all creation that we share this planet with. I am, as you know, working on my 12 animals course. I'm excited about it, and I'm hoping you are too. If you are interested in learning more, I would ask you to send me your email in a private direct message, and I will continue to be in touch with you as I develop this course and roll it out, probably not until late summer or maybe even early fall. But that's around the corner, isn't it? Today, we will talk about our final video, Connection to All Creation. We have talked about connecting to ourselves, to God, and we have covered several areas on connecting to all creation. And today we will cover an area that is truly important to wrap this up, so to speak, at least this part of our discussion. And that's the subject of suffering. Not an easy subject to talk about, I acknowledge that. But we all have the capability to suffer. At least all of us that we share this planet with that are called sentient beings. Now, sometimes when I talk to people about a vegan lifestyle, they say, well, what about the poor plants? I mean, we're cutting them down, we're cutting bananas off a tree. Well, plants cannot suffer, my friends. Only animals suffer. That's just a fact that we need to acknowledge and dismiss all that other discussion. So if we focus on that, we need to understand how we relate to suffering because we experience it ourselves. Suffering isn't only physical pain, it can be emotional pain. But certainly physical pain is a factor. Emotional pain like loneliness or being discarded or not being affirmed or treated with any sort of respect, that's there as well. And as we've talked about, especially in our last video, we talked about how animals truly are not treated well in this world across all areas of life. We understand suffering. Now let's play out a scenario. You are afflicted with a certain form of suffering. Let's say it's called loneliness. And somebody else is in a similar position. We resonate with that person, don't we? We connect with them. We feel for them because we understand it ourselves. But what we don't do, at least I hope not, and I'm going to trust that we don't, say that, well, let them continue on with their suffering as long as I don't. Once we make that connection, we want ourselves and that other individual to be freed a little bit of the suffering that they are enduring. Well, this is where we really can connect with the animals of this world. So much so, we are in the same situations over and over again that they are. And to connect with them means to try to help their situation a little bit. And that's done with our choices. Let's cover one real life scenario. It was during COVID, where many of us felt isolated, felt like we were alone in our homes. Animals are like this all the time. Chickens are kept in very small cages. They can't even be with one another. Pigs, the same thing. Cows, the same thing. Animals in shelters. Animals used in laboratories. That's just one form of suffering for them that we can absolutely relate to, as COVID isn't too far in our rearview mirrors. So my friends, I would like you to really pray and meditate on this very important aspect of connecting to all creation. It is the fact of suffering. It is the understanding and the ability to relate. And hopefully, that leads us all to a desire to relieve some of that suffering for them, for others. And once we do that, we're going to complete this very important circle of connecting to self, God, and all creation. And we are definitely going to make huge strides towards having a stronger spiritual heart, mind, and soul. My friends, I thank you for listening. I always appreciate you being here with me, and I always appreciate your comments, your thoughts, or your questions. I want to thank you so much for being part of these videos. I'm going to be making a little bit of a detour. I'll announce it on the weekend on my scripture reflection as we make a little bit of change in the schedule, but we'll still be together, still be looking for ways to advance Daniel's dream for ourselves and others. Until then, take good care.